Welcome, everyone. Today, we're really jumping into something fascinating, the complex world of African religions and spiritual practices.
Yeah, it's a huge topic. We've looked at a lot of material, and it's clear these aren't just, old customs.
Not at all. They're incredibly deep, intricate systems of belief and knowledge that have shaped cultures across Africa for, well, thousands of years.
Exactly. And our goal today really is to get past the surface stuff.
Right. We want to explore the core ideas, the wisdom in these traditions about life, the universe, everything.
And one thing that just keeps coming up is this idea of interconnectedness. It's fundamental.
Interconnectedness, how so?
Well, it's like the lines we usually draw between people, nature, the divine, ancestors, the cosmos, they're much blurrier, more fluid in these worldviews.
Okay, that's a key idea then. We'll keep an eye on that.
Definitely. It runs through everything we'll cover: the core beliefs, rituals, divination, healing, cosmology, and even how these traditions survived and changed in the diaspora.
So the mission is basically to give you a really solid but still accessible grasp of these fundamentals.
That's the plan, moving beyond just scratching the surface.
Okay, let's start with those core beliefs then.
Ah,
The idea of a supreme being.
oh.
That seems common, right? Often a creator figure,
It is, yeah. Though often seen as transcendent, maybe a bit removed from the everyday, but still present, still the ultimate source.
like the Akan Yame or Odamakoma
Hmm.
or Olodumare for the Yoruba.
Precisely. And you see in Zambia and many Bantu cultures too, but what's interesting is how that relationship works.
It varies.
Oh, significantly.
Wow.
Sometimes the connection isn't direct. There's more emphasis on, well, intermediaries, which tells you a lot about how different cultures see the divine's role in the world.
Okay, so not always a direct line,
Hmm.
which brings us to those intermediaries, the spirits, the deities.
Exactly. The Orishas in the Yoruba tradition are a perfect example. Yumaya for the ocean, life-giving.
Shango for thunder, justice. Ogun,
Hmm.
spirit of iron, war, even technology.
Right. Each embodies a key part of the world or human life. They're tangible forces you can engage with.
And the Akan have the Abuzum, linked to nature, like rivers and mountains.
Yes, very similar idea. They bridge that gap between the ultimate source and us. And their stories, their domains, they help explain the world, both seen and unseen. It's a framework for understanding life's forces.
That makes sense.
But-
And then ancestor veneration. That feels deeply important across many cultures.
Hugely important. It's not just remembering people, it's believing they're still present, still influencing things.
So the family connection continues beyond death.
Absolutely. Ancestors are seen as having a real stake in their descendants' lives. So rituals, prayers, offerings, they're about respect, yes, but also seeking guidance, blessings, protection.
It